Yep, okay. Hello everybody, my name is Jason. I originally made this video a few seconds ago, but I failed to make the windows, so sadly windows might come last for the last thing. Anyway, welcome to the Armadillo 3. I've been working on this for a while, as you can see from the fact that I haven't posted in a while, and with the Armadillo 3 coming, I figured I would at least make a video on it, explaining the reason why it's taking so long, and other things. Let's start off with the reason why it's taking so long is mainly just because I'm doing driver training and I'm busy doing other things. With the upcoming Armadillo 3, by the way, it's not going to be like the other ones. There will be details. I don't know what's going on with that, but there will be details around the body, kind of like the other ones, except a little bit more. And this one is taking inspiration from a few fan-made interceptors, such as the Joker 1 and 2, and those are just examples. More of like a based off a certain thing. This is based off the Dominator 1 and 2, kind of mixed with the body, though this one doesn't use a vehicle frame. This uses its own. Now, I will say that for this to work, this one specifically will be worked on more. It's not just going to be a basic one and done build. This one is going to be more built up and worked on. This will also be the frame, possibly for the Armadillo 4 and the Armadillo 5, maybe. I don't know if I'm going to make it that far into the Armadillo series. I might start making actual episodes involving the Armadillo. But so far, these have just been updates and videos just about these. And I know the Armadillo in real life does already exist, but mine is slightly different from everything that one is. Now, granted, mine won't be too different. Mine will definitely contain a few features that one does have, but so far, lengthwise, mine is slightly longer. Speaking of which, this is still somehow shorter than the Armadillo 2, but bigger, or at least around the same height as the Armadillo 1. Now, this one will not have the stripe like most of the Armadillos. In fact, on the interior will be a bed frame, or not a bed frame, but a sort of thing showing the Armadillo symbol, which I am working on a new Armadillo symbol, because honestly right now, all I have is just a blue line. Now, for a while, I've been trying to get a sort of little cupola for somebody to sit up, which is what you see back there. I'm going to make a cupola for somebody to sit there and look around with a camera, although they won't be moving. Next, I'll also mention that passenger seats now will be armed with, I say armed, but will have access to a camera and a keyboard system. Also, future crafts, like possibly Armadillo 4 and 5, will actually be using a little monitor, or not monitor, a little system here that will be sitting here for controls. Now, for the rest, such as doors, this one still has the same door mechanics, say, as the Armadillo 1, except mine, or this one at least, goes slightly more at an angle, and honestly looks very cool. Also, including the fact that we have added some maintenance doors for the wheels, in case I need to replace anything or anything like that. There will be spare wheels on board somewhere in this. I haven't figured out where yet, and this thing will definitely introduce more things. Starting off with here, a lot of things I have considered with this is, instead of using just rounded pieces to cut these, I was thinking about using triangles or some form of circle to close up these cracks. Same here, except more just right there. These cracks I really don't care about because they close up automatically, so I don't feel like I need to actually add anything there. Again, this is brick rig, so I'm working with what I have access to, and these gaps will also be closed. Now, again, since the interior is not complete yet, this is not the finished build. This is more of a work in progress. I forgot the word. Second. But for the rest of the build, or at least for the rest of the videos coming with this build, there will be mainly a few more videos than the previous ones, because this one is going to have a lot more work done to it, at least via a lot of the other things, such as the skirt. The carbon skirt, because I like using carbon texture for the skirt instead of using rubber. The carbon skirt is not like the other ones. Let me show you. For like the Armadillo 1, this one has the skirt sort of attached to the bottom. This one is actually being held on by a frame. Yes, this is the first Armadillo that's actually using a frame to hold itself together. And also, unlike the Armadillo, which, as you can see, this is just a truck body, which, as you can see, is underwhelming when the entire trunk body is just this. This was taken from a Silverado, Jesus. This was taken from a Silverado, and the entire chassis was taken off, or not entire chassis, the entire cab and back was taken off, and I just kept the chassis. This one is taken from a Ford F-150 that I completely stripped the back off, shortened it, and put it on here. I could have used an SUV, but I decided not to. Also, this one actually had a lot more modifications compared to this one. This one I just had to switch out the back here for a different hydraulic system. Because this was originally not supposed to look like this. It was actually supposed to go way further down. But then I had to fix this because the suspension was broken. But I fixed that. This one, everything is stock. It's just connected to, or via this piston system. And then, if it goes to the front here, I think, yeah, this piston system. And both of them are aligned, so I don't need to do any modification. These ones are not actually aligned. These ones are not actually aligned with the back here, as you can see. But I figured out, like, yeah, this will connect, so I'm keeping it. Also, the old drive train that was here is now gone, which will be replaced with a different styled one. And also, coming up, maybe in the future, will be different styled things. Yeah, those. Like, because right now what we have for the Armadillo 2, we have these very exposed ones. Which, these are okay, I guess. They're not very good, but they're okay. They work. The Armadillo 3, though, uses a much more compact and better design. It's not like the Armadillo 2, where the spikes go in and they lift them off the ground because the spikes don't go far down enough. This one actually has these spikes go down and will stay on the ground when needed. Now, this one actually has them angled like this and not sort of partially angled. Now, this one doesn't even have any spikes, which I'll get to why I've started adding spikes in my crafts, but besides that. The Armadillo 2 here, compared to the Armadillo 3, though, this one is more angled. If we go look at the Armadillo 3 here, you can see that it's boxier at the bottom and then slowly goes up to an angle. Which you might be thinking bad, because, you know, what if a tornado's by? I do have a plan on fixing this. I'm going to make panels that flip from here down to help out. You might be thinking that's a little over-engineering. No. It's kind of like just taking the windows here, which, if I can remember where the button is to open it, yeah. It's kind of like taking these, but making them into a side panel that folds down. Very easy, hopefully. Now, again, since this is a, well, third installation, am I missing a wait, am I missing a light? No. Okay. Since this is the third one, this one will be more properly developed with interior and things like that. Not saying that these ones don't have interior, I'm saying they have bad interior, such as the old one has basically no interior, with the exception of Lexane glass. Glass. Glass that you can roll up and down. And I will not be taking the camera off of this one. Although that would be a good idea, I'm not doing that. We're going to make our own new camera to put on top of this. And this one will also introduce GoPros, one on the dashboard, probably one on the front, maybe two on the sides, maybe, and then one on the back. Now, unlike this one will actually have two probes. If you're confused on where those are going to go, they're actually going to be something that will go up, and then you can take off. Basically, I'm going to have something that sits right here, with a probe on top of it with a piston. When I need to deploy it, a door will open up here, maybe like turn that way, and then this will come up. And when I don't need it, this will come down, the door will close. Now, with the upcoming edition of this, I need to figure out a new video recording. But yeah. That's gonna be it for this video. See you guys later. Goodbye. And I'll update you guys on the next Armadillo build. Goodbye. I'm gonna stop doing the high-pitched voice because it hurts my throat. Oh, and yeah, there will be bumpers now.